Hi everyone, my name is Katrina. Before I get started, I wanted to ask a question. Have you ever looked at a huge set of numbers and wished there was an easier way to understand what's really going on? Well, me too. Situations like this is what piqued my interest in SQL. And today I'm going to walk you through a short SQL project I completed using the credit card fraud detection dataset from Kaggle. In this presentation, I'll explain why I chose this dataset, the SQL commands I practiced, a challenge I ran into, the query I'm most proud of, and what I learned from analyzing the data. This project helped me connect my accounting background with data analytics, and I'm excited to share what I discovered. For this learning sprint, I wanted to take something that felt familiar to me. I've worked in accounting for over 10 years, and I'm very used to reviewing transactions, spotting patterns, and analyzing financial behavior. Financial transactions is a major part of accounting. My focus was to use SQL to analyze them in a new way. I chose the credit card fraud detection dataset from Kaggle because it closely mirrors the types of transactions I've reviewed throughout my accounting career. This dataset includes amounts, timestamps, and whether each transaction was real or fraudulent. So this was the perfect dataset to practice with while staying connected to my background. My goal was simple: practice core SQL skills and use them to uncover patterns in financial style data. I wanted to build confidence, work hands-on with real data, and start thinking like a data analyst while still using the strengths I've developed in accounting. Throughout this project, I practiced several SQL commands that helped me explore the data from different angles. Select, which helped me choose the specific information I wanted to see. From, which told SQL where to get that information. Where, which allowed me to filter out only the transactions I wanted to examine. Order by, which helped me sort and organize those results. Group by, which let me group similar records together, like fraud versus non-fraudulent transactions. Having, which allowed me to filter those groups after summarizing them. Joins, which helped me connect different sets of information. Case, which let me create custom categories, like labeling transactions, whether it's small, medium, large, or extra large. And subqueries, which allowed me to go deeper and answer more complex questions. Practicing these commands helped me understand how SQL can pull insights out of large data sets in a clean, structured way. Now, let's talk about some challenges that I faced. In the beginning, I definitely felt overwhelmed. SQL has a different rhythm than the financial systems I'm used to, and the structure felt unfamiliar at first. To get through that, I slowed down and broke things into smaller steps. I focused on one command at a time and gave myself permission to learn gradually instead of trying to master everything at once. Once I made that shift, everything just started to make sense. For this project, the query that I'm most proud of is my join by amount bucket analysis. For this part, I created spending buckets: small, medium, large, and extra large, by using a case statement to categorize each transaction based on its amount. Once the buckets were created, I joined them back into the dataset so I could compare the transaction size against the fraud label. This gave me a really clear picture of how different transaction sizes behave. For example, most small transactions were legitimate, while larger transactions showed different patterns. This was exciting because it took regular transaction data and it turned it into something I could actually analyze and understand, especially from a fraud and financial perspective. This project made it clear how helpful SQL can be for finance and accounting teams. SQL can spot unusual or suspicious activity, detect fraud earlier, automate the cleanup of transactions, reveal trends quickly, and support stronger internal controls. It turns large amounts of data into clear insights that help make teams better decisions and protect company finances. To wrap things up, this project really strengthened my overall confidence with SQL. It helped me see fraud patterns more clearly and gave me hands-on practice working with a dataset that feels very similar to the accounting environments I've worked in for years. It also helped me get more comfortable analyzing large amounts of financial data and reinforced just how valuable SQL is for decision making, especially in roles focused on fraud detection, financial analysis, and operational accuracy. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my reflection. This project helped me connect my accounting experience with my growing data analytics skills, and I'm excited to continue learning and sharing my progress.